This is an official emergency advisory issued by the Federal Department of Anomalous Phenomena in coordination with local authorities. Please remain calm and listen carefully to the following instructions. We are currently experiencing an unprecedented shadow displacement event affecting approximately 60% of the continental United States. Initial reports began at 3:47 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, when residents noticed their shadows moving independently of their bodies. What started as minor discrepancies, shadows turning their heads a fraction of a second before the person did, or shadows walking slightly out of sync, has rapidly evolved into something far more concerning. The affected shadows are now demonstrating complete autonomy. They step away from their owners, walk backwards while the person moves forward, and most disturbingly, they have begun to turn and face their owners directly. When a shadow does this, witnesses report that it appears to be studying them with an intelligence that feels ancient and malevolent. The shadow's posture becomes predatory, shoulders hunched, head tilted at an unnatural angle. If your shadow begins to move independently, you must freeze immediately. Do not attempt to realign with it. Do not wave your arms or stamp your feet. Any sudden movement triggers what we are calling shadow mimicry reversal. Your shadow will begin to control your movements instead of reflecting them. Affected individuals report feeling their limbs moving against their will, their head turning toward sounds they cannot hear, their mouth opening to speak words they are not thinking. The situation has deteriorated significantly in the past hour. Shadows are now detaching completely from their owners, sliding across walls and floors like living ink. They gather in groups, dozens of them clustering together, whispering in voices that sound like static electricity. They've been observed entering homes through the gaps under doors, pooling in corners, and worst of all, they've begun attempting to reattach to different people. Mrs. Eleanor Vasquez of Phoenix, Arizona called our emergency line 20 minutes ago. She was sobbing, barely coherent, but we could hear her clearly. My shadow came back, but it's not mine anymore. It's taller, and it has too many fingers, and when I move my hand, it moves its claws. The line went dead. We have been unable to re-establish contact. Do not trust your reflection. Do not trust your shadow. If you see a shadow moving without a person casting it, evacuate the area immediately and report to the nearest emergency shelter. The shadows are learning, they are watching, and they are no longer content to simply follow. This has been an emergency broadcast. May God help us all.